to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi, my name is Renee Solomon, and you're about to watch. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Honestly, I don't know what that intro was gonna be. I just kind of like went for it, and yeah, basically. Anyways, so today, as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be basically talking about my mental health and how I deal with it, the struggles and stuff. I always feel the need when I'm going through stuff, or whenever I feel the need to bring kind of awareness. I wanna talk about it. And hi, Jesse. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually in my auntie's house right now. And since everyone's like out of the house and stuff, I just wanted to kind of sit down and have some me time and film a YouTube video, because I feel a little bit more better to film a YouTube video. And which I said in my previous videos that I was gonna be on YouTube and film whenever I feel more comfortable and stuff. This is Jessie. Jessie's my cousin's cat, and she absolutely loves me. I'm not really big on cats, I'm more of a dog person, but Jessie, for some reason, she's like my favorite cat. I love this cat so much. Anyways, so let's get started. Basically, I didn't plan this video at all. I just thought, I feel a little down. I've been feeling really down lately. Only people who really like know me and close to home know what's going on in my life, and it's just been really chaotic, honestly. And although I'm not ready to speak on it on YouTube just yet, I want to talk about other stuff like my mental health and how I deal with that. I always feel the need when I'm going through stuff like that. I want to always bring awareness and be real as possible on my YouTube channel. This is why I feel so comfortable and so confident when I'm on YouTube, because I get to be my actual self. I get to express how I feel. There are tons of vlogs where, I don't know, the thing is, when it comes to social media, it is so easy to kind of manipulate your life and just show like the good side, because we only film when we're doing okay. We never film when we're doing bad. And normally when I'm vlogging, it's always on days when I'm okay. But whenever, and this is a promise that I made to myself, I think I even spoke about this before on my channel. I've spoke about a lot of things to do with like mental health on my channel and stuff. But basically, if I'm filming that day and something happens and I feel a little bit bad or sad and I want to talk to someone about it, I always go to my YouTube channel to do so and talk about it. Or I'll have times in my life where I'll do a specific video and I'll sit down and talk a little bit about it, like I've done in the past. And going through stuff, even now and always, I'm always going to make a video talking about mental health and stuff like that, and what's going through my head in certain situations sometimes, or maybe not. But like, yeah, I'm always going through something. I feel like we all are. Like, we look at other people and we think they're having the best time in their life, they're happy, and sometimes we accidentally compare ourselves to other people and be like, oh, I want to be like this person, and I want to reach this type of goal, and if I don't, like, I'm failing at life. And I've always had this really big problem with myself I'm probably like the hardest person on myself, and I would say like the second person that's very hard on me is my mom, and then like everyone else in life goes underneath that. But like, I'm at the top, then it's my mom, and then there's like other people. I'm pretty hard on myself, so I'm pretty harsh to myself, more than anyone will ever be. I'm always putting myself down, and it's a bad habit of mine, but it is the truth. I always, I want to do the best. I want to be the best, and I always push. Like, there's a bad side and there's a good side, disadvantage and advantage. But I don't know, like, it's more of a bad thing. It's a bad habit that I have, having to kind of constantly put myself down, and I'm way too hard on myself. I'm like, you have to do this, you have to be like this, you have to be like that, otherwise you will fail in life. I'm like that to myself, and maybe we all are. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if everyone's kind of like that in a way to their self, but I am definitely like that to myself, and sometimes that is a really bad thing. Sometimes it's good. It gets me to where I am, nowadays with stuff. But it can also be really bad and very stressful. I also have really bad anxiety, which has I recently had like this situation, and the doctors, I also went to the doctors and I had to do some exams about that because I have really high level of stress and heart, and I didn't think it was my anxiety. I knew my anxiety was bad, but I never knew it was that bad until now. I have moments where I'm fine, but I also have moments where I will literally have a full-on mental breakdown, and you'll look at me and you'll sometimes be like, okay, maybe it's not that bad, like it's being exaggerated, but it really is. And it really, like, if you have anxiety, you know what I mean. It feels like you're dying inside. I don't even know how to explain like how it is when you're having a panic attack or when you have an anxiety attack, whatever you want to call it, but it feels like you're literally about to die in that moment and you just can't breathe. I have this really good app actually that I put on my phone like a few months back, and it's called breathing, I think. I don't know, but I'll take a picture and I'll put it here. And this app, I've even put it on my Instagram at one point, but she's so cute. But yeah, that is kind of like really helpful. I found it really helpful to whenever I feel a little bit more like anxious, I click on the app and then I do some like meditation breathing exercises, and it's always very helpful. So if you're looking for any apps to have on your phone for those special occasions, then I definitely recommend you that app because I absolutely love it. Another way that I deal with my like panic attacks and my stress and anxiety and stuff is meditating. I love listening to podcasts or meditation stuff at night. Especially I put on my headphones before I go to bed. It's like part of my routine now. And then just like focus on that because I am a very like overthinker, and when life is a bit too hectic, I guess you can say, I guess I let it all bottle in the whole day, and then like when it comes to the night before I go to bed, I do my daily cries. I'm not gonna lie, I do cry. I'll sit there, I'll cry everything I need to cry. I'll journal it, or I'll kind of distract myself with watching podcasts that I love to watch, stuff that makes me happy, or listening to meditation audios and like songs and stuff that will help me kind of calm down and bring me back to earth. That's not another way that I kind of like deal with the situation and stuff, and I always feel that to me it's better doing that at night than in the morning. I don't know why. Maybe I'm more of a night person and not a morning person. It really just depends. Some people wake up with that energy to do things already like in the morning. I don't. I like to do everything that's gonna calm me at the end of the day when I'm alone and just me and my thoughts. I'll sit down and then I'll do what I need to do. And I guess that's a way that I've been using that has helped me throughout the years. And yeah, finding someone to talk to, whether it's a friend that you fully trust and that you can just rant to whenever, or a family member, or even just a therapist, a stranger. It is always great. I've tried all three, and I think the stranger is better therapist. That's why people recommend you a therapist, because it's someone that you don't know, you don't have any type of relationship to, and they can always judge and give you like the best advice possible, and they know what to help you with. And I've done therapy. I've said this in my YouTube channel. I've done therapy plenty of times. Not constantly a thing, but whenever I feel like I need it the most, I went and found my sources and did that. There's an app specifically that I use, which you pay professional to help you with stuff, and you can text them or Zoom them. And what's the app called? My Therapist? I don't know, but I'll put everything like linked down below if I can find it. But I'm pretty sure I've said this in another video as well. And it's great. Like, you get to talk to someone, have someone there that you can always contact whenever. And I haven't used that in a while, so I'm thinking, now that I've like remembered and spoke about it. I think I might get back into that and just kind of like have someone to talk to, which is always kind of like the best thing ever, honestly, when you're going through things. And yeah, I honestly don't know what else to talk about when it comes to mental health. I have struggled with my mental health since a really, really young age. I think the first time I ever got depression and I had suicidal like thoughts and stuff was like around year 10 and 10ish in high school. And those were like the most hardest time because I was going through a lot of things at home, but in school and then with myself and like discovering myself and this and that. And so like that was like a lot of things at once, and it really hit really low for me at that time. I remember like I actually don't remember a lot of good memories from that time. I remember like really bad memories. That, and then like when COVID happened, really lowest time for me. And I mean, as a whole and as a worldwide, we were all going through a lot of things because COVID really messed up our lives, I would say. Although there's good things that kind of came with it for all of us in a way, if we look at it positive, there also came a lot of bad things. And when I first got into quarantine, it was so bad for me. It was so depressing, and I was at my lowest at the time. And I think I was in a relationship, or I was going through a situation with a boy that really kind of just made it even worse. Very toxic, very controlling, very everything. Yes, I am speaking about that for the first time. I might even, at this point do a video on it because there was a lot from that time, but that I never, got to do on my YouTube channel because I was so busy pretending to be happy. And that's why it's so important for me after that to kind of speak so much more on my mental health and things that are going bad and be like, hey guys, like today I'm not feeling like myself, and so I was made, ever since that situation happened, I always felt the need to be more real and more me, because I don't like turning on the camera and be like, hey guys, it's Rennie, like, and like it's so, no. And if you look back in the periods of time, you will see the beginning of how my YouTube career started and how like I was so fakest and so like YouTuber like, I guess, to now I'm a bit more comfortable and more confident. And for the years, and YouTube was one of the things that helped me become who I am right now. Like I started YouTube 6 years ago, I would say 7 years ago. And if you go back 7 years ago and you look at me and you would have an honest, deep conversation with me, I would not be like opening up to you and easily, I was really hard to. And so like I was so I was so quiet and shy, and so I was a different person. And like we all are, we all evolved, we all grow up, we all, go through things, and we have certain situations in life that helps us like grow up as a person and mature and everything. So this is why I also love YouTube, because I look back at my videos, and just last week I was looking back at so many of my videos, old ones, just from like a year ago, and I was completely different. I had this whole idea of how my 20s were gonna be that is now completely different. And it is great, to compare like how you are now to how you were just a year ago, or even just 5 months ago, or even just, I don't know, just like a month ago even. So like it's always great. And the best part that I love on my YouTube channel is when I get to do these videos where I sit down and I talk to you guys and tell my thoughts and likes and this and that. And then so then I can look back, because I'm gonna look back at this exact video that I'm watching right now, that I'm doing right now, and I'm gonna be like, oh, this was me a year ago, this was me 5 years ago. Wow, like look at me as a almost 21-year-old teenager. And so yeah, there's a lot going on right now. I think right now I am at my lowest again. I'm back at that lowest point, but I know it's gonna get better, because it does get better. And with time, and especially the stuff that I'm going through right now, is like a life-changing, really big life-changing, which you guys are gonna know what it is in the future. I'm not going to talk about it now, but in about like few months, I would say, you're gonna know, and you're gonna be like, oh, now I get what she was talking about. This is the situation. And yeah, just basically saying that my life is changing and currently just like bottling up and just a lot going so much. That's why it's been so hard to be on YouTube, to film my videos, to distract myself with that. And so like, I guess this is also me kind of explaining why I'm gonna be on and off, and why I'm not gonna be filming too much, because I don't want to like, I want to keep a certain part of my life private right now, and just like, I don't know, like honestly, it's a lot, and it's so hard that I won't be able to say it like here, like what's going on and everything, that yeah, but it's a lot, like it's a lot. I feel like I've said the word "it's a lot" like so many times now, but basically, yeah, my mental health is shitty. I am doing all my best and the best that I can to kind of bring it up and just be more stable, I guess. And that will take time. And I think this time it's not gonna take a week or two. It's gonna take more than that. And so yeah, so whenever I'm having a more calm and okay day is when I film my videos, and then like the rest of the time I'm not. And yeah, which is like the 1%. But yeah, I'm gonna try and, for now, not film as much as possible on YouTube, just because life is hectic. A lot of things is going on. A lot of changes is about to happen. And I'm gonna be turning into a whole new person that I never thought I would ever be in my life. And yeah, pretty much. So if you have any questions, if you want me to help you with your mental health, not that I'm any professional or anything, but a lot of people say I give a lot of good advices and stuff, definitely let me know. I am always willing to help other people, and I'm always willing to receive help as well. So it's always great to, we can help each other out, is what I'm saying. So, this YouTube channel, I want you guys to know that in my YouTube channel, it's a very completely safe zone to talk it out, to just be yourself, and just, no question is a stupid question, and you can always feel free to do whatever you would like here. And basically, we're like a family. I'm like a big sister that you never had, and we can always just be here for each other. And that's how I always wanted my YouTube to be like, and give off that vibe, a safe space for you guys to come and talk to me whenever you want to. So yeah, thank you, love you, and I hope everyone's doing okay, and I'm sending out all my love and support for those who are also going through a lot right now. So love you, bye.